Hello everyone, in this tutorial we will model that helmet, bike helmet, and we are gonna make some viewport materials easily, quickly, and also we will unwrap these three parts. So hope you like that. So first of all, let's go to front view and press Shift and V and select our front image, and let's make the transparency something like 50, and I will do the same thing for the right view. Then I will let sphere and scale it something like that. Then I will press Shift and add an FFT deformer. Now I will switch to points mode and move the points of the FFT to mesh the shape. Okay, that's enough. Also, let's make the segments like 100, and I will just hide that, and then I will duplicate, unhide, and delete the FFT, and I will change my type to hexahedron and make the segments 12. So let's change the display to wireframe and make that new sphere editable. Switch to points mode, and I will delete those points. We won't use them, but we will use them. So I will select these ones and move. Okay, now press Shift and select shrink wrap and put that first object that we created here. So let's move those points also. Then I will actually create smoothing deformer and put that after the shrink wrap. Then I will duplicate shrink wrap, press Ctrl, and put it after the smoothing deformer. So this is before and after. Now I will right click on my object and current state to object and just delete. And I will delete that side. Select these points right in the middle, and I will set my position and size to 0. So now we can use Symmetry object, press Alt and select Symmetry. Now I will put my symmetry in subdivision surface and move my points to mesh the shape. Okay, now let's switch to edge mode and double click on these edges, but before that let's move that point, and also let's slide that point. Select these ones, right click and slide. Then I will press Ctrl and just move. Now points mode, and I will make those polygons come closer, then press Ctrl and slide. And also let's move that a little bit here. Okay, we can make symmetry editable. Press C. And I will select all the polygons, right click and extrude. But remember to turn on caps. Then right click, extrude inner. Then I will grow my selection 2 more times. Then invert my selection. And I will just do the same thing, extrude inner. This is going to sharpen the edges. And let's select all the polygons. And let's flip the normals. And let's rename that base. Then I will selection, loop selection, and select these 2 loops. Then right click and split. And let's rename that rain. And I will make a loop cut right here. Then select all the polygons and extrude. Also, let's select them all and press Alt and G to make them one group. Okay, let's try to make the inside. I will select my base, selection, loop selection, select that loop, then selection and fill selection, and press shift. Then right click and split. And let's rename sides. I will select them all, right click and extrude. So let's make that object solo, the viewport. Then I will select these edges. Right click and bevel. And we need one subdivision. Then switch to point mode and slide. Press Ctrl and weld. So we need to fix here. Switch, select this line cut. Actually, we can just make it like that. Now I will make a cut right here, so we can use that for symmetry. Now I will select that side and just delete. Then I will put that into a symmetry. Press Alt and select symmetry. Then I will just make that editable. Now let's select these edges. Actually, let's go one by one. Select these ones and scale. So it looks pretty good. Let's turn off the angle limit. Now let's try to unwrap the UVs. So we don't need that anymore, so let's just delete that. And let's switch to UV edit mode. And let's hide the other ones. So I will just double click, then selection, with selection, and select the outer side. Then I will make some edge selection. This is gonna be our seam, or this is the where it's gonna be cut. So let's switch to polygon mode, projection and frontal. Then I will go to relax and check on cut selected edges and select apply and rotate. So I will put it here. Then I will move the next part. Selection. Cross selection. And invert. And I will select the same edges. Switch polygon mode, projection, frontal, and relax. And I will select that one too, press Alt, Shift, and select. Then invert. For that one, I will just say frontal and relax, but uncheck the selected edges. So now let's select all and realign them. Okay, let's move to the next one. This is going to be the same. Selection, loop selection, fill selection, frontal, relax, and rotate. Loop selection, fill selection, edge selection, projection frontal, and relax. Select them both and invert. And frontal, uncheck the cut, select edges, and relax. I will select them all and realign them. Okay, the last one. So these are already selected. Let's select these edges. Actually, we can't select these two because this is too long. Projection, frontal, and relax. And check. Remember to check this option. So let's do the same thing again. One more time. Selection, loop selection, growth selection. And select these loops. Frontal and relax. And I will select these ones with loop selection, projection, frontal, relax. And the last polygons, I will just select them all and invert. Then change my view to something like that. Frontal, projection, and relax. Now we can select them all and realign them. So that doesn't look alright. So I will just deselect this one and move that. And we have the same problem here. So double click and just select. Now one more time, realign. Can do that more efficient. So I will make that something like that. Now let's make some quick viewport materials. That's black, and turn off the default specular, and I will add GGX. And Fresnel, let's select the electric and make that 1.6. And for the roughness, I will make that 100% and select some texture, something like that, that has some imperfections, and or a dirt texture. Then I will make a filter and I will play with iClip. But before that, let's put that base. And also let's change texture preview size, something like 2K. Okay, that's pretty enough. I will just duplicate that and put that frame. And I want to make that really a metal. So I will just increase my panel here to like 12. And for the inner part, let's make a new one. The GGX. Set the Fresnel to like something like 0.5 and change the color. And let's add a small detail. Let's add some noise. Okay, everybody, that was it. I hope that was useful. And I see you in the next tutorial.